Hi. Okay, so I'm here to talk about survivorship today. I don't know what I thought life post-treatment and post-cancer would be like, but I never thought my survivorship would be made up of what I'm living now, both good and bad. As you heard in my introduction, I go to Gonzaga University. It's been my dream school since I was in 3rd grade, and throughout most of campus you can see the hospital, clear as day. You can see it from my English class on one side of the campus, and then again in my sociology class at the center of the campus. And sometimes in the middle of a lecture it grabs my attention, and it's like something saying, "You're doing great, you're doing good." And it's those days where I embrace my survivorship. I was walking back to my apartment one night from the library, and I was feeling really confident and pretty weightless. I just finished all my homework. There's not much you can't say that often. And my contentment was just like flowing out of me. But as I got to a certain part of the walk back, I looked to my left and I saw the hospital brightly lit up, chemo flags flying, and my heart broke for every family up there who's forgotten what it's like to feel my serenity. It's those days where my survivorship really, really sucks. Throughout all 4 years of treatment / remission / relapse, and the many, many gray areas in between, I never had a meltdown. I had my low times, definitely, we all do, but I was never knocked down. I kept going, just as yesterday. But on March 9th, 2012, precisely 1 year, 8 months, and 7 days after I had my transplant, I had a complete physical, emotional, and mental breakdown. I lost a great friend that day. A man who was full of life and joy was taken from his family and friends by cancer. And I was ridden with grief, guilt, and anger. He had a wife and 2 daughters, and there was not a person in the world that could tell me that I deserved to be here more than he did. I still remember thinking that if I were to go, my mom would still have someone to call daughter. My sisters would have someone to call sissy, and my niece would still have an auntie, and therefore it should have been me. It should have been me. Should have been me. It's those months where I absolutely despise my survivorship. It's the ones closest to me know that I challenge a life metaphor of climbing up the mountain. Instead, I like to look at my life as if I'm mining through the mountain. It fits my life much better for many reasons, but mostly is because I'm as stubborn as an ox, and I have a great tendency to make my life a lot harder due to curiosity. So while everyone is trudging up the hill of the well-beaten path of the mountain of life, I'm the one dangling on the side with determination and a pickaxe, mining her way through the mountain. And while all the other ones get to enjoy the normalcy that the path brings them, I'm covered in dirt. That's okay, because sometimes I find diamonds. Those gems make up for the days, weeks, and months I found nothing but coal. The American Childhood Cancer Organization is one of those diamonds that I treasure so deeply. Their everlasting love, support, and guidance for every single family in the oncology ward is irreplaceable. There is no greater comfort than to know that someone empathizes with you, especially when the world as you knew it has completely vanished from your tight grasp. It's the ACCO staff who step in when everyone else steps out, who hold you together when you need it, and let you fall apart when necessary. No judgment and no running away. Instead, you're met with patience, love, and an incredible amount of understanding. They're people just like you and I who walk a unique path that is anchored in honor and infinite courage. And it's people and things like the American Childhood Cancer Organization that make me love and appreciate my survivorship. Thank you.